Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Shovel Knight. Last time, we went through the Exploratorium and defeated Plague Knight, and today, we are back at the armor outpost to get a new piece of armor. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the final guard, which is something that just, if you die, you drop half the amount of gold you normally would. I don't find this helpful. You spend 3,000 gold getting it, and it's just, it doesn't pay off. It is the worst set of armor in the game, in my opinion. Before we head off to a stage, I want to deal with this. With you by our side, Black Knight, total dominion is within our grasp. I beg of you, take my words to heart. Your safety is my only concern. Is that the Enchantress? Tell me what you having tired of this trade, stay out of this. You never one to blindly follow, Black Knight, but the Order and the Enchantress must be stopped. Fool, you headed down a ruinous path. The only path I seek leads to the Tower of Fate, and I will reach it. Never. Steal thy shovel. So I should say, personal story, I don't like to tell you too much, but one, he can reflect things now. Two, my brother walked in while I was recording stuff for the channel trailer for this, and all he saw was the Enchantress exploding there, so for all he knew, this cutscene consisted of just a woman exploding, and that was it, because he hadn't played this game yet, which is weird because he bought it for me, but he hasn't played it yet. This Black Knight fight is actually considerably difficult, well, considerably more difficult. He's not like, he can't be locked into a corner this time, so, you know, that's an immediate upgrade. But he's still not particularly difficult. He has a lot of new attacks and a lot of new tactics, but, not a particularly difficult boss fight still. Fun, though. Definitely fun. But, we're going to head to our next stage here, the Flying Machine, Lair of Propeller Knight. For a while, this was my favorite musical track in the game. Music theme, I should say. And then I really listened to the underlying problem, The Lost City, and as well as, what's it called? Fighting with All Our Might, the guest director theme battle thing, fight music that exists. Sentences are hard. I actually never took English, ever. I don't even speak that language. So we need to not be awful here and use momentum. No, we're not gonna be able to do that a bit. This is not working out. Let's reload that screen. Maybe the enemy will respawn and we can make things work out a bit better. Maybe. I'm not too sure. It did. So now we can bounce off him and achieve absolutely nothing. Well, we can just jump from there, so that's fine. That jellyfish, though, completely baited me. Ruined my day. This theme was my favorite. It's really exciting, it sounds really nice, it has a good melody. It's just a fantastic song, and again, like every song in Shovel Knight is fantastic, of course, but this one was my favorite for a very long time. It's still one of my favorites, don't get me wrong, it's just that I think the underlying problem beats it out. I don't know, I like that more for reasons, I guess. But this stage looks really good. I love the coloring, the red, the gold, and all that. Really, really nice coloration here, and it kind of fits that we have the Final Guard here because we kind of blend in with the ship's redness, also known as the red color of the ship, because that was a really weird way to say it the first time I did. But yeah, yeah, we fit in really well, which is kind of weird. I didn't plan that. I said, hey, I want to get the Final Guard out of the way, because again, I don't think it's helpful. It might be helpful on your first playthroughs when you might be dying a bit more, but speaking of dying, a bit more. Oh dear God. Right, let's give that another go. We probably won't recover our, well, it's possible we can recover it. Yeah, we got some of it. Actually, we can recover all of it. We just have to wait for this jellyfish to climb up, jump over there, and if we make this jump, we can actually get that gold, but I failed, so we didn't get the gold. But yeah, as I was talking about, the Final Guard isn't helpful at all. To be fair, I don't think it helped us there. That's really helpful if you, like, if you can't get the gold back, like, you didn't lose as much. But at that point, like, the Ichor of Fortune would have been a lot better, and there's better armor options for you. The Final Guard just doesn't really have a purpose or a big place in existing. And to be fair, it's, you know, only 3,000 gold, so it's not that much you'll be wasting your money on, but at the same time, you could be spending that 3,000 gold on, or toward a meal ticket, or a magic drink, or another piece of armor. Yeah, just not really worth the money. So this is something I really like that the stage does. It hides like these areas between these walls that you obviously like are walls. They don't like block anything there in platforms, but I don't know, just makes it look pretty. This screen is actually like one of my favorites in the game, honestly. I just really like this, avoiding the cannonballs through hidden floors. And I mean, you can just poke off the cannonballs, so it's not like you're gonna die no matter what. Well, I got hit, but you know, whatever. You have invincibility on the spikes. This isn't like Mega Man where you don't have invincibility on spikes, thankfully. So this boss is pretty easy, actually. You can actually launch the bombs back at them to hurt and actually get 2 hits with the throwing anchor. Very easy mini boss, but he actually like, didn't get to do anything. I don't think I've ever really seen more attacks from that guy because he dies so quickly. He's one of the easiest mini bosses in this entire game, besides like the Griffin, I guess. I don't know if I consider that. I got the Sleeping Dragon in the plains, of course, that's easy. But since that's the first stage, you know, And I was about to say, like, I've never died to that boss, and I died to the dragon. But then again, I died to the dragon on my first playthrough, and that's the first stage. So, you know, kind of course you did. So, no, it makes sense that you would do that. Anyway, Chester here will give me one of my favorite relics, I should to give us, the Propeller Dagger in this stage. I love this weapon so much. It lets you go a bit faster, for one. I love that, because I think Shovel Knight could walk a little bit faster, honestly. That's always a little complaint I had about this game. Not a huge complaint, just something I feel they could remedy if they wanted. And they kind of did in the Xbox One version, which I'll be going into more detail with bonus episodes, hopefully. I can't actually confirm that, because, again, can't really capture footage for the Xbox One and PS4 versions. Don't own those consoles or those versions, and have no way to capture footage for them. While still in this room, I need to mention that I missed this music sheet. You need to fish on the right side here to get it, not the left like I did. I just kind of assumed we would get it and wasn't really paying attention. But, back to the live me. I know people with a PS4, but I wouldn't ask them to buy the game just so like they could record a bit of footage for me, honestly. So, yeah, that's something I'd be willing to do, honestly. Like, hey, spend $15 so I can get like 5 minutes of footage at most, and I won't even use all that. So, yeah, the Propeller's like, you can completely... Okay, that worked out a lot better than it should have, but, I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that. So you want to use the Propeller Dagger to actually bounce over here and break this wall behind that sorcerer. So you get to this area with a music sheet. These things get gold. Again, eventually gold will become worthless, because you'll buy everything in the game, and at that point you're just collecting it for the one achievement and to have it. Once I reach that point in the LP, I probably will stop going for gold as much, because it's not as helpful. I still will show secret areas with treasure chests and whatnot, but I'm not going to go out of my way for gold like I will right here and probably die doing it. Luckily, I have the Violent Guard, so I lose less gold, right? That's it's great. Luckily, I didn't die, so don't even need it. But again, if you're really good at this game and also don't have to focus on talking while playing it, you probably won't die all that much. After your first few playthroughs, you'll very rarely die. And if you die, you'll probably die in an area where it's easy enough to get your gold back. So again, Final Guard isn't really that helpful, honestly. And again, Ichor of Fortune lets you get it back. If you really want to be careful, carry around one Ichor of Fortune and one Ichor of Renewal all the time. And then you'll pretty much be set for everything. Well, I guess if you die more than once in a level, and it's always in an awkward spot, then you're kind of screwed. But at that point, you know, that's not an issue. That, you know, but you should probably just get better at the game at that point, to be brutally honest. But granted, that's just like a time thing. You get better with time, so. Yeah. So yeah, we have a lot of returning. Well, actually, we don't have a lot of returning enemies in stage. I don't know what I'm talking about. These rats. I saw one returning enemy. I was like, there's a lot. Lots of returning enemies this stage. This room always annoys me. I had to get on this ladder so this fan doesn't blow me away, and that's completely why I got off the ladder, so the fan blew me away. This room is a bit strange too. We just have this hover dude. Oh, I fell. Okay, well, let's get back up. You just have this hovering dude and this one fan that'll blow you into platforms. Or like blow you onto the guy to kill him faster. I don't know. This room is just really weird to me, and I never really understood the design. It's a fun room. You are locked me in a corner, sir. Get out of my way. I don't know. This is a very weird room in my opinion. I don't know. But this stage has some of the best platforming in the game, honestly, in my opinion. It's all creative. Like this area here, I love this. I love that you can use the throwing anchor. I love the relics in this game and how they're used all in interesting ways. You can use them all in some way in each stage. Like the Chaos Sphere, it can be helpful in the stage. In my opinion, the Chaos Sphere is just like, here's your basic offensive weapon that you can use to start the game off. Oh, but this, I love this. You can not only get shot up, but once the wind current is going right, you can actually use it to super jump. Unfortunately, if you have the propeller dagger, like, you don't need to do that, but it's fun, so you totally should. I live. I cannot die. I am an immortal, I was about to say an animal. I don't know why. Okay, you might say, Final Guard's helpful there. I would disagree, because I can easily get that gold back, as you'll see when I cut to that area. Oh, son of a bitch! I mean, I would have recovered that gold pretty easily, but then I died here. And I died here a lot, like way more than I'd like to admit, so let's just pretend that never happened. In fact, I never edited that into the video. Never, not even a part. Nope, no one saw that. Oh god! This is not going well. I'm just gonna cut back to the area we were in. Completely missed this checkpoint here, by the way. Don't really know how, but yeah, it's right there. Don't miss it like I did. Right, well, we're back at this room. There's no gold here because we died, and if you die in another area, when you've already died in one area, the gold where you died the first time goes away. Luckily, we can fish through cannonballs, so that's convenient. And get some money. The stage didn't really go as well as I had hoped. We're reaching the end of it here. Yeah, it could have gone a little bit better. Just a wee bit, not a ton, but, My petite blue friend, the sunset, she is beautiful, no? Get down here and face me, you gyroscopic jester. Oh, so rude. My crew, they were not hospitable. My ship, it was not magnificent. I'm not here to be entertained. I must reach the Tower of Fate. All business, no pleasure. Such a shame. Very well then, on guard. So the stage was a bit of an issue, but I'm hoping Propeller Knight won't be too hard, because you can just use the Propeller Dagger, actually, to kind of lock him into a pattern. Every time you use it, he will charge at you, and if you're not using the Propeller Dagger, just use the throwing anchor to throw, well, throwing anchors up at him. And when you run out of magic, use an Ichor of Renewal and just keep doing that, and don't jump into cannonballs. And of course, jump on him when you can, Pogo. Oh god damn it! He had 1 health! 1 unit of health! Why do I say things are gonna go well? This is gonna go horribly. Nothing's gonna go right. At least I collect some of the gold in the cutscene. That was great. Yeah, this stage could have gone a lot better, but you can see just how much damage you can do to him pretty quickly. And now we're down 1 Ichor of Renewal. Though to be fair, I don't think I had to use another there unless I died, because bloody I fell in a bomb's pit, and now he was like a 1 unit of health. 1/2 unit. Oh god. Yeah, when he does that, he's gonna blast you up in the air and then hold his little dagger up and then hurt you deeply. There goes his rose. Hate you so much right now. I hate your stage. I hate you. Hate your stupid sunset that actually looks really beautiful. Let's get out of this bloody stage. Blame the Final Guard on this. I swear, it's all because of the Final Guard. Not my fault. I never screwed up in this episode. All because of the Final Guard. This is clearly obvious. Well, I guess we're done with you. This is our last Wandering Traveler. Mr. Hat was another Wandering Traveler that we fought in the Armor Outpost. What magic is this? Power. Honor. The traits of a respectable warrior. Sir, I don't believe we've met. We meet today, on the field of battle. We have both defeated many knights and traveled far. Today, we fight. Stand aside. You and I have no reason to battle. Conflict is a reason unto itself, brave knight. Today, you will be tested. Are you ready? This guy is a really fun boss fight. You can't really use the flare wand against him, so I actually suggest the Chaos Sphere, because that can actually go through him. The Chaos Sphere is actually really helpful for this fight. I should have probably gotten more Ichor of Renewal for this fight, but I think we'll be okay, maybe. Granted, I'm being really reckless right now, and things are kind of not going well. Chaos Sphere isn't actually that helpful here. It was just working for a while. Oh, this move. He's gonna just shoot bolts of lightning when he lands. He's just gonna walk at you. He has a really weird stance, to be really honest. But with that, he is down. Our final wandering traveler warrior guy. Fighter dude. Your skills are as vast as I thought. I shall follow your journey from the shadows. Farewell, Shovel Knight. Leaves behind a lot of money. 2,000. And as we leave, achievement well met. Also, we can go to Frigid Flight, which, though not in the style of the flying machine, we do need the propeller dagger to get through here, which I find kind of weird because I would think that they're based off the flying machine, but this is actually a stage we haven't seen yet, at least in the LP. Probably, if you've seen the channel trailer, that's fantastic. Thank you for watching that. But yeah. So these things, we saw them in the Lickyard. They're finally back. They don't really use these things much past the Lickyard, honestly, which I kind of wish they did. They're a kind of fun mechanic. But I love, this is my favorite mini level, just because I love the propeller dagger so much. Unfortunately, the one stage I thought, okay, I'm not going to die on this stage. It's pretty easy. I never die on that stage. Then I die the most on that stage. Flying machine, I don't know what happened. I guess LP was cursed or just me being awful. Bit of both. Probably just the first. Probably just the first, honestly. But this one isn't all that long. None of the mini, well, that's what they're called mini levels, I suppose. Duh, but this one is, actually this one's probably the longest of them all. Also, we should probably go up here and actually use the propeller dagger to go to the next screen and jump up here and get this chest for a good gem. These give a lot of gold. I like these a lot, these mini levels. And I really wish you could just play them again after the game. But again, you know, achievements. Maybe they don't have any gold in them anymore. I don't know. They're just really fun. Like this one is just really fun. It gets the music sheet. And I'll have gold, but maybe just play it not for gold, but just for fun. I don't know. I'd enjoy that. I mean, I guess you can't go back. Never mind, I was gonna say. But yeah, we're gonna head back to the village real quick so I can buy some things. And you can see just how fast you go with this if you just want to be speedy. We're going to buy a meal ticket. Oh, no, I guess we're not gonna buy a meal ticket. We've bought every single one. And let's just buy another thing then. I didn't realize we'd bought all the meal tickets. I wasn't really paying attention. I guess he's not going to get much more work. And let's just buy more of these, I guess. And is that all? Yes, we have maxed out our magic. So next time, guys, launch into the armor outpost here. We'll change around our armor yet again. And head on to the next stage. See you guys then.